Okay, hurry and get ready. Let's say that's a little, just to see what it says. What's there to be shy about? You're so passive. I'll feed you instead. Open your mouth. You ordered. Oh, let's look at this time. Oh, a half-eaten cookie. Oh, he likes cookies, right? Let's get him. I always find out something new about you every day. Really, I think we need to increase the vaccine pressure. That's really good news. Wait, no, it's the wrong one. Shoot, trees summer beach. That's nice. It's not summer right now. We should put it on the winter beach. Okay, now we're gonna do one. Nobody likes doing homework. No, but do it. You need to do it. Okay, don't not do it. It's important to do your homework. You encountered Jisoo. Did you have anything to give him? Oh, we're giving this cookie. Let's see if he likes it. Ding. Well, it's not new, but thanks. Hey, enjoy the freaking cookie I got you, okay? Went through a lot of trouble to get you that leftover cookie. Come sit next to me, food giver. Why are there so many males in this house? Hey, you better be careful around the guys. Me? What about me? Fine, around me too. Are you going to do homework again? For funsies. Oh, geez, there. I haven't seen him in a while. You can stare at him, talk to him, What am I reading? Well, commoners like you probably wouldn't understand, but it's pretty deep. You wouldn't understand You wouldn't understand it anyway, even if I explained. Why are you caking your face? It's important to make your face white in this world, right? That's how it is for girls here. Okay, you don't really know nothing about anything, do you? Just go sit down. Okay, let's do this. We're going to the kitchen. Let's cook us something nice. Baked a chocolate cake. It didn't take that long since I used to cake bake. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you could go and get all the ingredients and you don't have the money, but if you have the money, you might as well just get the cake mix and make it. It's pretty much the same thing, and you can add stuff to it, but you don't have to go through all the work of actually putting all the mix together. It's so convenient. Weekend activity. Alright, let's go out, let's go to work, and let's stay home. I mean, we should just go out. I mean, we're in a 100 with him, but well, maybe we could go to work. Oh, are you going to water the plants? Do you need my help? Oh, don't get me wrong. I wasn't trying to hug you. I was just trying to help you with the watering pot. The watering pot looked heavy. Right. Fun stuff. Okay, after this, we'll probably pause.
여보세요?
Hello?
엄마?
Mom. I could hear Mom's voice over the phone. It hasn't changed a bit. Yeah, Mom. I could only answer yes, as always. Our phone call in half a year ended like that. The phone in my hand suddenly felt very heavy. Mom just said she was coming here to see me. I didn't have the chance to tell her anything about the guys that I'm living with. What would she say if she saw me now? Oh, I have to hide everything. The animals, I have to hide their stuff. I have to make the house appear how Mom expects it to be. I frantically began to gun the animals' belongings over the house. I have to hide everything. I have to make the place clean.
너 왜 그래?
What are you doing? When Jesus saw me stuffing the washer with a bunch of clothes, he looked at me and said, "Bye."
어떡해.
What should I do?
괜찮아?
Are you alright?
왜
What's
그래?
wrong? Jesus came closer. I unconsciously backed away from him. Jesus stopped, giving me a bewildered look.
엄마가 온대.
Mom is going to visit
지금.
me today. I must hide everything. Mom must not find out.
부탁이야.
Please take everyone
애들을
outside.
데리고
Don't
나가줘.
come back until tonight. Jesus seemed like he wanted to say something, but I ignored him and instead closed the door of the washing machine filled with clothes. I have to hide all evidences: the kitchen, bathroom, living room, my room, and the entrance. I hid everything that belonged to the animals. I cleaned the entire house from top to bottom. When I was done, I noticed that everyone had gone out. The house was completely silent. No one was here. I was all alone in the clean house. I could smell the air fresher all over the house. I feel as if I went back to the time when I was living alone. Back to my dull life. I seem to have gone back to the old me, when I only showed Mom the daughter that she wanted to see. I took a deep breath.
집 청소는 하고 사니?
Do you ever clean up? What are you talking about? I just cleaned it from top to bottom. You're such a bee. It's Mom. High heels and a designer handbag. Nothing about her has changed. Mom looked around the house with a frown. Afraid of her suspecting something, I began to think fast. It's been about 7 months since we met. She hasn't changed a bit. And how I act in front of her hasn't changed a bit either.
학교는 곧
So,
졸업이지?
you graduate soon,
취업은?
right? What about finding a job? It's been long since I gave up hearing how are you from her.
준비하고 있어.
I'm working on it.
준비는
You shouldn't just
여기저기
prepare.
넣어봐야지.
Send your resumes here
다른
and there.
사람들은
You won't get anything
적극적으로
done by just
하는데
saying that.
너처럼
You need to
멍하게
act like
있으면
everyone
될
else.
것도 안 되잖니.
Mom said it. She sat down on the sofa.
너는
You're going to
평범하게
graduate from an average
평범하게
school,
졸업해.
so you'll probably work in an average
어차피
company.
평범한 곳에
Yes.
취직하겠지.
I thought that I was used to those words. But it still hurt. Average. Mom told me that many times. But I have to be special. Any score lower than 100 is just average. And now I've become the average person Mom always talked about. Mom went out of her way in order to make me special. But I ended up becoming an average person.
내가 어릴 때부터
Invested so much
하늘
money
교육을
into your
시키는
education since you were little. I
이
don't
정도밖에 안
understand why you
되니
only
너?
became like this. Mom opened her purse and took out a small mirror and a lipstick.
엄마.
Mom, I called out to her in a small voice, but she was more interested in looking at herself through the mirror.
엄마.
Mom,
왜 그러니?
is
한
it?
번만
Once
불러.
is enough. Mom glanced at me with an annoyed look and began fixing her makeup again.
엄마.
Mom,
오늘
why
여기에
did
왜
you
온
come here
거야?
today? Mom, who was applying on a lipstick, stopped her hand.
왜 온 거야?
Why?
나를
Are you
책망하려고 온
here to
거야?
criticize me, or are you here to
아니면
tell me again that I'm just
너
not
난
special?
특별하지 않다고 질타하려고 온 거야?
I never once regretted moving out of the house. I tried to become that daughter that Mom wanted me to be, but no matter how hard I tried, I could not figure out what I wanted to do. Only anxiety would pile up. Don't talk
얘가
to me like
못하는
that.
말이 없어.
Mom also doubted her that she was home. She's finally looking.
그래도 누구
Do you know how
덕분에 이
much I'm
정도가
invested in
됐느냐?
you? If I
내가
had, you'd
너한테
be worse off
쏟아부은
than you
돈이
are
얼마인
now.
줄 알아?
Mom's angry face. That face scared me to death, honestly. I tried my best to not make fun of her, but it didn't work. So I always considered myself as a bad child.
실패한
I know that
자식이지.
you're a failure, but
그래도
since
내가
you're still my child, I
낳았으니까
just came
어떻게
over to see
사는지
how you're
보려고
doing.
왔을 뿐이야.
Failure. Mom still says words that would hurt me so casually.
정 안 되면
Like getting a job
공무원
doesn't
시험
work out. Just
준비라도
prepare
해.
for a law school. Why do you always try to push me? There may be something out there that would make me happier, something that suits me better. But why do you always shut out those possibilities and force me to do something that I don't want to do? I can't even try to seek for what I want to do because I'm a failure.
내가 왜
Why am I a
실패적이야?
failure?
뭐?
What?
실패,
Failure,
성공,
success, who
그런 거
decides that?
누가 정한 거야? 정한
You're
건
the one who decided
엄마잖아.
that. I felt a sharp pain on my left cheek. This is the first time that she hit me since I was little. That's one thing I don't like about like Korean dramas and the culture and stuff is that they be trying to hit you. Like, I'm not about that life. You don't really be putting your hands all on me like that, especially not on the face. So I'm gonna need you guys to work on that a little bit because I'm not feeling that. Especially in the dramas, they slap people and stuff. They don't even know them. They just decide to go up and slap them. Like, you don't just be touching me. I don't know you. Okay, I'm gonna move on about that. But that gets me all upset because I'm like, really, you just gonna put your hands on me? Like, who are you? I don't even know you. Anyway, but I've been hurt by her words for too long. Slapping didn't even hurt.
얘가 보자
Don't you dare
보자니까
talk to me like that.
네가
Are
재능
you
없고
blaming me for
노력이
not having a
부족한데
talent and
지금
for
내
not working
탓하는
hard
거니?
enough? No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just trying to tell you not to judge me as a failure. I want to say those words, but voices won't come out of my mouth. I was afraid that I would burst into tears as soon as I started to speak.
내가 너한테
Do you
투자한
know
게
how much I
얼만데
invested in you? More than
다른
any other
엄마들보다
mothers
몇
that I
배나 더
know.
공들여 그렇게 투자를
despite
했는데도
that, you
이
turned out
모양이
this way.
꼴이니
How do
내
you
마음이
think I feel?
어떻겠니? 밖에
I
나가
don't know what
살더니
came
왜
over
이렇게
you. I should
변한지
have known the
모르겠구나.
moment you entered this college and
가라는
went out to
대학
live
안 가고
alone. I
반항하더니
should have known.
그래 결국 이렇게 될 줄 알았어. 내가 할 수
Did the
있는
best
일은
I
다
could.
했다.
I don't
이제
know what
더는
else I can do
모르겠구나.
anymore. No, Mom's leaving. I wanted to tell her something. I didn't even tell her anything yet, but she's leaving.
너 신경 쓰는
I'm
것도
tired of
이제
being concerned about you. I'm
지긋지긋하다.
going to live my own life
난
now.
앞으로 내 인생을 살 거야.
Mom opened the front
그렇게
door,
알아.
just to let you know. The door closed. I stood alone in the empty living room. I didn't get to do anything, and I didn't get to say anything. Goodness. Is there going to be any happiness to this
누나.
story? Nuna, Hee-jung. Jian was the first one to come home after Mom left. I could smell the strawberry shampoo that I had bought for him. He's been using the shampoo that I had bought for him.
누나,
I have something to
나.
tell you, Nuna.
할 말.
I could already guess what he was going to say. Although I knew I couldn't say anything.
나
I'm
이제 이
going
집에서
to leave this
나가려고.
house now.
계속 누나한테 신세만
I feel
지니까.
bad for having you always taking care of me.
나
I actually
사실
met
좋은
someone
사람
nice.
만났거든.
I looked up to see Jian's face.
좋은 사람?
Someone nice? I know that all of us can't live forever like this. I should have been prepared to have them leave. If he had really met someone nice, I would feel more relieved. I knew that his words weren't true.
응,
Yeah.
미리 말 못해서.
I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. But he's leaving. I can't see his bright smiling face or him teasing other animals anymore. Everyone will eventually leave.
그래.
All right. I answered in a feeble voice. I knew it would be like this, but
누나,
Nuna,
괜찮아?
are you okay? Jian asked with a concerned look on his face.
지수 형은 어디
Where's
갔어?
Jisoo? Is he not home yet?
아직 안 왔어.
Jisoo. Jisoo, the person who accepted me for who I am. The person who enabled me to find happiness in life.
뭐
Well, when Jisoo
지수 형
comes, talk to him.
오면
I don't
잘
think I'm the one
이야기해봐.
who you should talk to.
이젠
Jian began to pack his belongings. He's leaving. The faint smell of orange that lingered in the house is also leaving with him. Jian opened the door.
잘 지내 누나.
Take care, Nuna. And the door closed. I was left all alone at home. I could hear nothing. Am I useless because I'm a failure? Mom and Jian. They were people who weren't destined to stay with me.
엄마,
Mom didn't have faith in me until the very end. No matter how hard I try, I can't do it. What am I supposed to do now? I think I did the best I can. How come I can't be happy? Why can't I become happy no matter how hard I try? Why am I living this busy life, being so afraid of Mom? I don't even have a goal. I don't even know what I want to do. Am I going to just graduate and get a job? Am I just going to get a job anywhere? Am I just going to prepare for law school just as she told me to?
나 왔어.
I'm home. It's Jisoo. I didn't feel like greeting him.
엄마가 온다고
So you
그렇게
cleaned the
난리를
whole house
치더니
because of your mom?
대청소했어?
Place is totally clean.
완전 깨끗. 야,
Hey, what happened
No.
to you? Will Jisoo also leave me one day? Will he stay with me until the very end, not abandoning me? I wasn't sure. He might leave me one day, just as Mom and Jian did. One day, he might disappear with a goodbye.
지수야.
Jisoo,
너 무슨 일
hey,
있었어?
what's wrong? What am I to do if you were to leave me one day?
지연이가
Jian left.
나갔어.
뭐?
What? So he
그
eventually.
녀석.
너도
Will you
언젠가는 나갈 거야?
leave too?
뭐?
What? Are you
지연이처럼
going to leave like Jian
그렇게
too,
갈
leaving
거야?
me all by myself?
날 두고
Jisoo didn't answer. Why? Why are you not answering? You can just tell me that you won't leave, that you'll stay by my side.
정말
Are you
사라져
really
버릴
going to
거야?
disappear
지연이처럼?
like Jian? I waited, but Jisoo still wouldn't answer. No way. Are you really going to leave? Someday? If that's the case, then
언젠가 떠나가
you're
버릴
going to
거라면
leave someday.
지금 가줘.
Just leave now.
뭐라고?
What?
더 이상
Don't make
정들게
me
하지 말고
attach to you
빨리
anymore.
나가란
Just get
말이야.
out. Though my face was a mess from crying, I looked up to see Jisoo. Although I told him to leave, I was actually scared that he really would. I wanted him to give me a warm hug and tell me that he'll be by my side. But Jisoo didn't answer. He won't say that he would not leave.
너희는
Why did you guys appear in
대체
front
왜
of
내
me?
앞에 나타난 거야?
I asked the question that was left unanswered again.
나한테
What do
원하는
you
게
want from
뭐야?
me? I can't do anything for you. You won't get anything by staying with me. Why me? Why did you appear in front of me? You're going to end up being disappointed and leave anyway. So I'm going to be all alone once again. I felt completely lost and hopeless, or helpless. And I felt pathetic, screaming like a little child, as if to ask people to throw a pity party for me.
이제 됐어.
It's fine. This is
이
enough.
정도면
What
충분하다고.
good is it if you continue to stay with me?
너희들이 나랑 같이 있는다고 얻을 수 있는 것도 없잖아.
Jisoo grabbed my left shoulder with force. Looked at me straight into the eyes.
너 지금 나
You're
화나게
really making
한다.
me angry right now.
알고
You
있어?
know that?
언제까지
We're not going to be together
같이 있을
forever
것도
anyway.
아니잖아.
Don't make me attached to you if you aren't going to stay with me forever. Don't make me like you.
다 떠나갈
All of
거잖아.
you will leave anyway. You're all going to leave me
나
by
혼자
myself,
버려두고
I
갈
know.
거면서.
So please.
다
I don't want to get hurt anymore. I'm scared. It would have been better if you disappeared without me knowing it.
너
Why are you
갑자기
suddenly
왜 이래?
acting like this? Is it because
지연이
of
때문에
Jian?
그래? 말할 때까지
I'm
안
going to let
놔줄
you
거야.
go until you tell me. Jisoo always looks at me straight into the eyes, and he accepts everything about me, even when I cry, even when I yell hysterically. Mom didn't look at me like that. She left me without even crying. I burst into tears. I didn't mean to cry in front of him, but tears kept seeping beneath my eyelids.
바보야,
Stop crying. Tell me
울지
everything.
마.
Before I could stop myself, I spilled everything out.
왜 엄마는
Why did Mom?
엄마?
Mom? No
아무리
matter how hard I
노력해도
try, why won't
아무리
she accept me
열심히
for
해도
who I am? Why?
왜 날
Am I not
봐주지
good enough?
않을까?
Am I not good enough? I asked Jisoo the questions that I've been asking myself. Jisoo seemed baffled at my words.
내가 그렇게
Am I
나쁜
such a
거야?
bad person? Is that why everyone
그래서 다들
disappointed
실망하고
me?
날 떠나가는 거야? 내가
Because I'm not
부족해서
good enough? Because you
마음에
don't like
들지
me?
않아서?
Did I really do something that wrong?
내가 그렇게 잘못
Am I wrong? All my hard efforts, were they all useless?
아니야.
No, it's
그럴 리
not true.
없잖아.
What are you talking about? Explain to me.
무슨 말이야?
Why
엄마는
won't Mom
왜
love me? Why?
날 열심히
Why
해도
won't she accept me
왜
for who I am?
인정해주지
I'm
않을까?
gonna try my best. Why did I become her
아니
failure?
왜
실패작이라니.
Failure. Don't say
그런
that.
소리 하지
Snap
마.
out of it.
정신 차려.
Jisoo shook me roughly. That made me come back to my senses a bit.
그딴 소리 다시
Hey,
한 번만
tell
더
me
하면
that one
화낼
more
거야.
time and I'm going to get really angry.
진짜 화낼
mean it.
거라고.
I could see his angry expression.
이제 좀 정신이 들어?
I blinked my eyes twice. I could see Jisoo more clearly. His angry expression was nowhere to be seen. He looked very worried instead.
내 말 잘 들어.
Listen to me.
지연이가 나간 건
It's
네
not your
잘못이
fault that
아니야.
Jian went out. He has complicated
걔는
reasons of
걔
his own.
나름대로 복잡한 사정이 있어. 엄마랑
I
무슨
don't
일이
know what
있었는지
happened between your
모르겠지만
mother, but calm down.
왜 이렇게 될
Why
때까지
didn't you tell me
나한테
until
한마디도 안
now?
했어?
내 문제잖아.
It's my problem. How can I tell you? Something that I've never told anyone before.
약속해.
Promise me. What?
이제부턴
Promise me that you'll tell
나한테
me
다
everything
이야기하겠다고
from now on.
약속하라고.
Promise? Does that mean you'll listen to everything that I have to say?
안 그러면 내가
I'm going to be worried if
불안하단
you
말이야.
don't. You look as if you're going to
너
fall apart.
금방이라도 무너져 버릴 것 같다고.
I felt touched. I'm not sure if it's because this is the first time that someone has shown me this much care and concern, but
너의 불안,
no matter what you do,
걱정,
I'll watch
약한
everything
모습.
until the very end. I promise.
내가 다 지켜. 약속해.
Promise me. Is it really okay? Jisoo won't hate me even if I tell him about myself?
약속 안 하면
If you don't promise me, I'm
앞으로
going
네
to kiss
허락
you
안
without
받고
permission
마음대로
from
키스할
now
거야.
on. My face flushed. How can he say those words at a moment like this? My face must look terrible right now from all that crying. I looked up and saw that Jisoo's face was a bit red too.
그러니까 내 말은 힘들면 나한테
It's okay
기대란
to depend
말이야.
on me when you're having
이
a hard
바보야.
time. Stop acting so
센 척
tough.
좀 그만하고.
Depend on you? On Jisoo?
네가 무슨
You're not a
슈퍼우먼이냐?
superwoman, and nobody's going to
숨어서
give you an
훌쩍훌쩍
Oscar for
울고
acting
겉으로
tough and
씩씩한
secretly
척하면
crying.
누가 상 주냐?
내가
I
언제
never
숨어서
cried,
울었다고.
no. I actually did cry alone a few times in my room. I was so nervous about my future, and I felt sorry for myself for not being loved from my mother.
바보야.
Hey, I already knew from a
이미
long time
오래전부터
ago.
다 알고.
Jisoo hugged me, so you already knew. I felt ashamed and pitiful, but Jisoo is hugging me, telling me that it's okay. He says that he even accepts ugly sides of me. Maybe I can really tell Jisoo everything. Maybe it would be okay to depend on Jisoo, who accepts me for who I truly am. Whew, the day is over. Let us take a break after all that. This is getting too serious, y'all.